Hello again, hola, and welcome to my YouTube channel here at Benidorm and beyond. I produce positive, fun and informative vlogs about the fantastic resort of Benidorm, where I've lived for well over 20 years now, so please come along and join me on my regular Spanglish adventures. And don't forget to leave me a comment, like or emoji, or just simply share this vlog or subscribe to the channel to help spread the word about Benidorm and beyond and get more upbeat vlogs about this beautiful tourist city out there in the world. Today's vlog comes in the form of a news bulletin and brings you information about a convicted drugs gang who have been foiled just this week in Benidorm. The story that broke in the media this Wednesday reports that 6 people in total have been arrested for drug dealing, membership of a criminal group and money laundering, with nearly 500 grams of hash seized, 21 grams of heroin and over 80,000 euros in cash, as well as drug dealing utensils and equipment. All part of the same family clan, they were detained for trafficking cocaine and heroin, and the national police agents from the Judicial Police Narcotics Group in Benidorm, who carried out the arrests, were alerted to their activity by neighbours who were fed up with their apartment block being used as little more than a drugs den by the half a dozen crooks. Once notified, the investigators soon began a period of surveillance in order to make sure that the initial information received from the community was correct. They observed that it was in fact the case that various apartments and premises close to each other were being used, some for the sale of drugs and others for storage, with these homes known as drug daycare centres. In addition, there were other properties intended for sale or consumption of narcotics in locations called narco rooms. These homes, all being located in the same apartment block or in buildings very close to each other, affected the entire neighbourhood, causing the general devaluing of the area due to the patently illicit activity that took place there, as well as increasing the local crime level in general via robberies and thefts that often took place by the family gang, and making their poor neighbours, just trying to live their everyday lives, completely fed up and weary with the situation, as you can well imagine. The investigations focused on the 2 leaders of the criminal network, who are a young couple of Spanish nationality, aged 23 and 24, who were involved in the incessant distribution of the narcotic substances. The couple acted together along with other relatives, and thanks to the surveillance and the investigations of the other nearby apartments, it was confirmed that they owned various nearby properties and then used them to carry out the distribution and sale of the drugs, which were packaged in individual doses ready to sell. It was also found that drug taking sometimes occurred in common areas of the affected apartment blocks, in plain view of any neighbour who might pass by, including the elderly, young couples and children. In the exploitation phase of the operation, 7 searches were carried out here in Benidorm, along with one in the nearby town of La Nucía. Various relatives of those involved tried to undermine and weaken police intervention by drawing attention and distracting the officers from their tasks with screams and various grievances, the police reported. In total, a haul of 485 grams of hashish, 87 grams of cocaine and 21 grams of heroin was seized, along with 156 grams of cutting substances, 1 precision scale, 85,810 euros, 1 high-end vehicle, 8 TVs, 4 telephones and various computer equipment. 2 of the searches carried out were in premises located on the ground floor of a block of flats which were owned by the gang, and which upon entering the police officers found that 2 women of Cuban nationality, aged 25 and 34, were living in an unfit state, with the premises not having the minimum equipment to be habitable, lacking both smoke and ventilation outlets. 6 arrests were made related to drug trafficking, membership in a criminal group and money laundering, with the alleged suspects being 2 women and 4 men, all Spanish, aged between 62 and 23, and all of them belonging to the same family. 5 of them already had previous arrests, some for similar events. The investigating officers have since been able to identify that the assets, including real estate, of the main person investigated are estimated at more than 500,000 euros, with neither of the main couple leading the clan having any type of known legitimate income or work. The proceedings have now been transferred to the Benidorm Guard Court of Investigation, and I have no doubt whatsoever that their neighbours are dancing about with glee and looking forward to a more trouble-free and happier 2024 ahead. I hope that you've enjoyed listening to today's latest news update with me, and although it's not a particularly festive and heartwarming topic to be fair, it is a positive story in that good triumphs over bad, and what could be more fitting for the season and New Year celebrations ahead than that? If you have enjoyed this video, then please make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of my other regular vlogs, which include detailed and info-packed street and beachfront walks, reviews on Benidorm's most popular tourist hotels with a fly-on-the-wall look inside and out, reviews on cafes, bars and new businesses, as well as lots more updates, news and information. I'll see you out and about next time, and thanks so much for watching as always. Bye for now, adios, and catch you all again soon. Stay safe. Cheers!